Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious steakhouse quality New York strip steak. So first off, we have this delicious 1.5 inch cut of New York strip, and raw, it's not very tasty, but there are a few things we can do to it to really bring out the flavor, and I'm going to teach you guys some of my greatest tips that I learned from working in several different steakhouses. Alright, check it out. Step one is the seasonings. With the right kind of seasoning, you can really take your steak to the next level. And I'm going to show you guys how to cook these New York strip steaks. They're each pound and about 1/4 pound each. So total it was 2.5 pounds of New York strip. We got a really good deal on them. But I'm going to show you how to season them with some around the house seasonings. We have garlic salt, kosher salt, chili powder, some fresh cracked pepper right here, and then we also have Lawry's seasoning. And this is pretty strong, so I don't use much of it. But you just get your steak set out and ready in this little styrofoam pan they came in. And what I like to do is give them a nice coating, right? Then some kosher salt. That was garlic salt that I just put on there. And don't be too shy with the seasonings that you use, because the grill will burn them off. We're going to be grilling the steaks. And the chili powder, I like to use some chili powder because that'll give it a nice kick. This one I go a little bit lighter on because I don't want them incredibly spicy. Just a little bit of some chili taste to it. Then the Lawry seasoning. And lastly, some fresh cracked pepper to go on top. I have an earlier steak video, and in that one I used Saltgrass's 7 spice, which is 7 different unique spices that they use in a special blend. But that seasoning, as amazing as it is not available all over the United States and other parts of the world. So I wanted to show you guys how you can make a delicious, tasty steak on the grill using some common household spices. So we're going to flip these over and then just season up this other side, and they'll be ready for the grill. Some good garlic salt, putting that down. Now I don't use garlic powder because that can be very strong, but I find the garlic salt brings a nice blend to it. And I use garlic salt kind of lightly, that's why I also throw in the kosher salt. Cover these guys all the way from end to end. Hit it up with a little bit of Lawry's. This brings out a very nice flavor in the steaks. This is a seasoning blend as well, kind of like the 7 spice, but it's much more common in stores. And Lawry's also has a little bit of a garlicky taste, so I don't use it too heavily. So I want it to be overpowering. That one just a light dusting for flavor. Then our chili powder for a little bit of a spicy deliciousness. Oh yeah, you know, you gotta have steaks with character. There we go. But this is kind of the seasoning blend that I've made up for myself that I like, if I can't get a hold of some of that Saltgrass 7 spice. There we go, all over those New York strip steaks. Yum, 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 yum. And lastly, a little bit of pepper to add an additional kick to it. I love a nice robust steak with a good salt flavor, a little hint of garlic, and then with a little bit of spice from that chili powder. Alright, so these have been covered on each side. You can see we got them, bring it up here, fully seasoned. It should look like that, a nice layer. Now, let's get these bad boys on the grill. Alright guys, so we are outside. We're at the grill. It's heating up right now. It's at about 450 degrees. I usually like to cook it at about 500. And so I just wanted to go over some basics with an 1 to 1.5 inch steak. Since the steak is so thick, It typically needs to cook for about 5.5 minutes for medium to medium rare temperature. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook one side on 2.5 minutes. Then we're gonna angle the steak, get that nice crisscross grill pattern, and then we're gonna completely flip it after 3 minutes. All right, let's go. So I've let the steaks also sit out just for a little while so they'll warm up, and that'll help with the cooking. The colder the steak is, obviously it'll take more time to cook it and get it to that internal temperature that you want. Here we go, boys. Oh yeah, these New York strips are gonna taste amazing. This right here is like the ideal size if you want a delicious New York strip. Well, so now that I have the steaks on the grill and it's about 500 degrees, I'm gonna turn it down to between low and high. So they cook at roughly around 400 degrees, maybe 350. Here we go, and it's just a 90-degree turn. Get those perfect restaurant cross marks. All right, so we do 3 more minutes, and guys, it's actually been cooking at about 400 degrees. All right, guys, so these steaks are done on one side. We're gonna flip them over for 5.5 more minutes. We're also gonna do the 90-degree angle change so they have that great crisscross pattern. Additionally, if you set them down straight across, it's so much easier to set up that 90-degree pattern. Okay guys, so that's been 5.5 minutes on one side, 5.5 minutes on the other side, and I did the 90-degree angle crisscross grill marks on both sides of the steak. So guys, just to show you, this is what it looks like when you do the 90-degree angles on your steaks. It looks just like a model steak, right? Right out of one of those steakhouse advertisements that has your mouth watering. That's just a little extra touch that you can do to really impress your date or your friends whenever you're cooking steaks. All right, so we got those in the hot pack. Let's get back to the house. All right guys, so we got those steaks off the grill. They're in our hot pack right here, staying nice and hot. And the last thing that we do these steaks to bring them to steakhouse quality is you throw in some garlic powder, top with some butter, and microwave that for about 20 seconds. 2, 0, here we go. All right guys, just want to let you see really quick. That's what the garlic butter looks like. We're gonna put that on top of the steaks. That one right here. All right guys, a little closer look. You can see that nice crisscross grill mark right there, just like in the advertisements. So get a little bit of garlic butter. Put that all over the top there. Oh yeah, this is so good. All right, and these steaks are now ready to be paired with some delicious sides. And my fabulous wife, Pri-Pri, is gonna talk to you guys about that. Yummy.
Hey guys, I'm Pri-Pri, Danny's wife. And today, to combine these ingredients, I just wanted to tell you what all I have. I have some zucchini squash. I love colorful organic vegetables. And then here we have the regular squash, zucchini. And then we have red bell peppers. And then a little bit of red onions in there. You probably can't see it because it's already browned. And I added olive oil first, and then the red onions that are chopped up, and then a little bit of minced garlic powder. No, you could use the powder or the minced garlic. And then I have the regular Lowry seasoning salt.
It's good on steak and on vegetables.
It really is. And just, not a lot of it, just a little bit, just for a little bit of extra taste with the steak. And then some turmeric powder.
Cancer-killing turmeric.
Yes, I tell my husband, any time I get to add that into the veggies, I do that because it actually prevents cancer. So why not? We're gonna serve it on the side of the New York strip steak. And as you can see, it's delicious. We try to avoid carbs when we eat this much meat, and and hence the veggies. And it's very colorful, and it presents very well too. It's so tasty.
Ooh, that looks delicious. That's what a pound and a quarter of New York strip steak looks like.
I actually want to. Then it looks so tasty. Look at this one, so colorful, just perfect.
Man,
I can't
I
wait
gotta tell
to
y'all, I've
eat
been eating
it.
so good ever since this girl came in my life.
We both eat so well.
Bon appetit.
Hope you enjoy it.